Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We have the OPOP Online League. We're playing against Mitch. Today we've brought 3 decks, one of which is the one that we're playing right now. Eternatus is our first deck. We've also brought Lucario and Melmetal. See if we can't do some damage here. Starting with the Slowbro is huge. Depending on the matchup, starting with the Slowbro is massive. We get a turn 1 energy attachment. Things are looking good. Yo, it looks like a mirror. I love it. So we'll go here with the energy attachment. Rapid fire poison. We will bench. And let's go. Well, do we want? I think we do. Do we want to keep the? I think we'll discard the energy spinner. We could play the energy spinner and drop to 5. I just want to make sure that we get a Crobat down. I kind of like to keep the scoop up net in the mirror so we can get maximum damage on the opponent's bench, but maybe that's not so important. I think we'll keep it anyway. Okay. So then we'll get a Crobat. Take a look through the deck here. 3 Zigzagoon, all 4 Eternatus. That's great. Got Reset Stamp, good. And 4 more Darks. So potentially getting rid of that energy spinner was a little sketch, but we got 2 Viridians and also an energy spinner left. So we'll take the Crobat out. I'm going to reserve playing the Switch because I just don't want this Eternatus to get hit into before it needs to get hit into. And yeah, we have just an absolute monster start here. Going to be able to switch into the Eternatus, do either a Power Excel or just go swinging. So we'll see. Mitch goes ahead and Great Balls for the Zigzagoon. It'll be curious to see if he's able to reach up to the high numbers. We do see a Pokegear, hopefully no Marnie. We have a great hand here. There is the Viridian. Oh, there is a Marnie. Okay, well, it's good that he played the Viridian. We're going to at least, well, not at least, but probably guarantee ourselves an attack here. And there's the Eternatus. So all we need is a switch at this point. We see the VMAX come down. But does Mitch have an Eternatus V? I haven't seen one. And if that's the case, I mean, you got to think we're in a pretty good spot. He's going to retreat to the Zigzagoon. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe getting that clutch? Is he going to attach the Yveltal? He does. Oh, no, dude. That is not good. We're going to give him an O. So let's go with the Viridian Forest here on the Marnie because we want to play a research. Pretty much the only thing that can stop us here is not being able to attack. So we'll go there, play both Zigzagoons down. Not that it really matters, but get that extra damage down. And go ahead with the research. All we're looking for here is a switch. We do hit it off the top. So let's go switch. We get the boss too, which is very important. I will lay the Eternatus because we're going to need 7 at least. And with that scoop up net to knock out a V if he does drop one down. And there's that 210 coming to the active. We'll see if Mitch can mount a comeback. One thing that he could potentially do is gust up the Slowbro and then clutch it. We'll see if he has that play here. So Zigzagoon comes out of the Great Ball. Not that great, if you ask me. And a research. Okay, so no gusting coming. That's huge for us because that pretty much means that we will have dominion over whatever he plays on the bench. That SAbleye looking mighty tasty. I'm curious as to why he went for the SAbleye. Maybe it was just, maybe he's prized all of his Eternatus? I'm not too sure. Maybe he plays Turbo Patch. That's the other thing I could think of for why he might do it this way. But there's a Derail. We don't have any special energy in this list. So nothing doing there. Go here. We'll play Gust onto the SAbleye. This again is giving him an out for the clutch, but that's okay. I think we're fine with that. I think we're fine with that to really just put pressure onto the SAbleye. Because that's the only thing that really is scary right now. Yeah, that's the only thing that can one-shot us. But he would have to commit an energy. I mean, I think we're best off going there. I think we're best off going there. And then we'll dread in for 210 again. We just want to keep all the threats off the board and then hopefully just go through an Eternatus VMAX. So we'll see what Mitch does. We would like to actually see him play down a V. And he's going to scoop. Okay, okay. On to game two. On to game two. So we got a couple other decks in the wheelhouse. This is the other one that we are going to bring. Lucario Melmetal with Bronzong to counter in case they have fire stuff. So that's going to be our second deck that we play. Let's see. What is this? Yeah, Luke Metal Zong. Okay, I want to make sure that we do that. Luke Metal Zong. Where are we at? He's towards the end. He's towards the end. Wait. He's not starred. Okay. Bear with me. I just ate some Kung Pao chicken and I'm feeling a little funky, you know what I mean? You feel me? You feel me? All right, very good. I gotta say, this online league has been a ton of fun. It's been something that just very cool things I feel like could come out of this. We haven't done so well, but that Omnipoke game that we played the other day, that was ridiculous, dude. All right, so he's gonna actually stick with the Eternatus list. I was thinking that he would change. But we do have the 2 Zamazenta. So that's going to be kind of our out. We need to make sure that we can deal with the SAbleye effectively. I don't know how many SAbleye he plays. Oh, just kidding. Perhaps this is ADP. Attaching to the Crobat turn 1 and playing a Crobat for 1. Oh no, Mitch. Not like this, bro. Not like this. Oh no. I almost don't want to Marnie the man here. Feels like a fatal error. I think we do it anyway. We could Cynthia and Caitlyn, surely. I kind of want to save Cynthia and Caitlyn for a turn that like for reusing a boss or something, but maybe it doesn't matter. I'm worried about giving him more cards, man. He just Crobatted for 1. You gotta think that hand is abysmally bad. And we got Intrepid Sword. We got Cynthia and Caitlyn. All right, so we'll use the Cynthia and Caitlyn. And we will take... All right, you know what? Fair enough. Let's go to the active. And we'll Intrepid Sword. If we can hit another energy, that's perfect. We can threaten the Brave Blade on the next turn, which honestly I will 100% take. There's a Cherish Ball. So perhaps Mitch has what he needs. Do we see an energy switch? We just might. There's a research. Okay. There is a research. So does he get the water plus energy switch combo? We see a Zacian come down on the bench. I honestly think a Brave Blade here makes a lot of sense if he doesn't get the combo for ADP and he attaches the metal. That's perfect. That is perfect. Oh, yo, but 2 on the Zacian. Yikers. I think we do want to go to the act. I think we want to hit the active. We could remove energy, but he's got so much energy in play that we just actually want to I feel like take a knockout on the active on the next turn. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to play a Marnie. We could have knocked out the Zacian V. That might have been another way to go. But we get the switch, so we're not really punished here. Let's go Saucer. There. And then Brave Blade. So we maybe could have taken out the Zacian V. I think that would have been an okay play as well. We had the switch in hand to potentially get into the Lucario Melmetal. And yo, huge for us. Huge for us. Enormous. That Viridian Force is going to pay dividends. I mean, the other thing we could still make that play where we gust up the Zacian. What I was hoping to see was one of our 4 metal goggles, because then that prevents him from getting a Brave Blade knockout on the following turn. So I think he's trying to decide, does he go for a switch here? And that's not a bad. It's definitely not a bad thought. I'll see what he opts to do. If he does go for the switch, we have the Viridian, so then we would just discard, something like the Bronzor, the Zamazenta potentially. Make sure he can't Mawile us. I don't know what would be worse. So there's the Altered Creation. What would be worse to have? Probably the Bronzor? Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So he can hit 260. So I want to go Boss here and knock that out. So switch, Doll. Go Boss up the Zacian, and then Brave Blade. At this point, if you're Mitch, you gotta be a little bit frustrated, because I can dodge and weave and attack. There's some metal goggles. That's perfect. Okay, so what we do on the next turn, we just get the metal goggles here on the Lucario Melmetal and go for an ADP. I think. We could potentially discard all the energy. I think we're chilling with that metal goggles. That's pretty big. So we see an energy spinner from Mitch. And we could go down to 1 prize on the next turn, because presumably he's going to have to bring up that ADP. Now for us, we have to make the right choice. Do we want to go in with a Zacian V? Do we want to go in with, a retreat and take the knockout? Do we want to retreat and GX? I mean, those are the questions that we're asking here. So 3 energy on the board, 5 in the discard. Yo, that's nasty, dude. So many energy in the discard. Okay. We'd love to top deck a supporter, though. Mallow and Lana's cool, don't get me wrong. But a supporter would just be so nice here. So nice. We can win with a Gust on the Guru. So it might behoove us to attack into the ADP here. We have the metal goggles, so we basically guarantee that we won't get knocked out. Unless he has a Tool Scrapper. Could have a Tool Scrapper. I'm looking through to try to find out how many energy they have left. So they are going to get their last energy. Attach it to the Zacian and an Intrepid Sword. I don't know if I agree with that play, but it is the play that they've made. So if we Mallow and Lana into a Lucario Melmetal, then we can use the GX attack. Huh. It's a really curious thing here. So he must have, he's down 3 boss. So do we give him, like, do we retreat into this Zacian and then down 2 saucer? What's the best play? We could Mallow and Lana into this. Well, we could take a knockout here. If we Mallow and Lana and then retreated. But that feels really stupid. There's no real great play for us. So I think what we can do is we can go in with a Full Metal Wall. I'd love to Full Metal Wall. And I think that's what he's setting up, is like a boss's play on the Lucario Melmetal. So we want to try to protect our guys. So we'll go Full Metal Wall. Obviously no discard effect, but what this does is it prevents him from getting one-shots except on everything except this Zacian V. So I'm going to say that, like, the power of our Lucario and Melmetal and our Zacian are going to take us home, because he's going to have to attack at least 3 times. It might not do it. It might not be enough, but that's my game plan. That's my strat. We need to get 1 more Metal Goggles. He only has 1 more boss, which is important to note. He probably plays a Great Catcher. I have to imagine that he plays a Great Catcher. That would be my thought. We do see the ADP come up with that energy attachment. There is the boss. Gonna swing into us with that ADP. Interesting play. I think I might have liked to see this Zacian get hit into, but that's okay. We do see that Ultimate Ray come up. We're going to go down to 1. Maybe he has a reset stamp. Maybe that's what we're thinking here. So we get a Quick Ball. We'll discard a very useless Bronzor. And then we can attach, retreat, because he's out of bosses, so I don't think he can bring up this Zacian again. We'll Steel Fist for the knockout. And then we just need boss on the Guru, or a knockout here on the active. Maybe they play Stamp. We're still looking for, there's a research. Huge draw. Huge draw. Okay. We're setting ourselves up very nicely to not get Maw Wild. Very good. There's Dedenne coming down. This feels like a last gasp. With only 10 cards left in deck, Mitch is going to be in a hard spot here. 4 cards left now. How many switch are gone? 3 switch. If this is just the standard... Yo, getting heads! Oh no. It ain't over, baby. It ain't over. We'll need to hit a Metal Saucer to win the game. We have 3 remaining in the deck. We can take a look through, see what we got left. There's a Cherish Ball. Gonna just thin the deck out. We need to either hit Metal Saucer or Metal Goggles off of the research. Either one of them will do it for us. So there's the knockout. He's gonna go take 3 prizes. And there is a chance that he can win. Despite getting down so far so early, there's a chance that Mitch can take this one. Promote the Lucario Melmetal. There's a switch. We don't necessarily care about that. We'll go Quick Ball. Take out a Zacian. There's 3 Metal Saucer. And we have 2 Metal Goggles. So our chances are looking good. You know? We split the energy, which was very smart of us last turn. We'll go ahead and Viridian Forest. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. Literally just looking for one of those 2 cards. We have 5 outs in a 28 card deck. We do hit both Not that it matters. We get to go there, there, and retreat, and Brave Blade for the game. Well played, Mitch. That is going to do it for round number 3 of the OmniPoke Online Play League. Congratulations to Mitch from the SAbleyes. Go check out his channel if you haven't already. I'm going to hop off for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this gameplay video. I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Good luck, and also have fun.